Hello, I'm Mary Farley and I'm a lecturer in Spanish Studies at the UCD School of Languages, Cultures and Linguistics. I can't be with you today, but I really appreciate this opportunity to share with you some of my thoughts on UDL and the inclusive plurilingual classroom. Like Fionnuala and Annette, I've been a faculty partner since last November. I've also been involved in the University Widening Participation Committee, and last summer I was involved in the Brightspace Ally early adopters community. Since then, I've completely fallen in love with Brightspace Ally, a software that can help us scan resources in Brightspace for common accessibility issues and provide feedback to help faculty gauge the overall accessibility of their materials and improve the overall experience for students. However, working with Brightspace Ally to improve accessibility across my own language and culture modules has drawn my attention to a number of challenges for language learners that assistive technology often overlooks when it assumes a monolingual classroom. So what are these main challenges? Basically, even tools and software designed to support inclusive learning often have the unintended consequence of limiting and excluding bilingual students, heritage speakers of languages other than English, speakers of minority or marginalised languages and dialects, and even students with accents perceived to be non-standard. Documents using more than one language or colloquial terms are often spell-checked into the wrong language, making them incomprehensible. Some VLEs, and I'm thinking of Moodle, reject characters, accents and punctuation from languages other than English, even in students' names. The captions function on Zoom, while so useful to many students, cannot handle the multiplicity of languages, dialects and accents used in plurilingual classes, producing garbled nonsense that is of no use to anyone. This is one of my favourite examples, a transcript of a conversation between students in my historical memory and Spanish narrative class, where we were using a mixture of English and Spanish phrases. A very intelligent conversation about memory cultures came out as a suit protagonist has como signal sex, a lot of fantasy of masculinity, pseudo-feminist for oppressed dyspraxia and sacrificial. Even really useful interventions like captioning and subtitling can undermine language learning by promoting a logic of false equivalences and moving the classroom towards monolingualism. So how can we best respond to these challenges? These problems are huge and come up in so many different aspects of our lives. There's not much that any one individual can do to tackle these problems. However, the +1 philosophy of UDL allows us to break big problems down into small, tiny, achievable, tickable tasks. And even acknowledging that these problems exist is a huge step forward. My first small step towards making a more inclusive plurilingual classroom has been exploring my options with H5P software. I am using the software in my Modern Spanish Theatre module to make interactive videos that will help students engage with primary texts in the target language without becoming overly dependent on subtitles in English. It is my hope that these small actions will go some way towards addressing the bigger challenges that I addressed earlier in this video. Thank you.